And we are back. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to Act Stupid. Let's get after it. But before we do, let's get into a rap break. Somebody give me a beat. What up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern. And we pushing another rap album this month. Light Years, Nas and DJ Premier, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track is My Life Is Real. Ooh, yeah, My Life Is Real. Get Ready is dope. That backspin they put in there, New York State of Mind Part 3 to Billy Joe, oh my God. If you would have told me in 2025, we would have been still talking about a Nas album. Come on. Madman, Writers. Writers is really a salute to the graffiti artists of yesteryear and right now. And either continent. It is dope. It is dope. Son, Young Kings, it's time. My story, your story. AZ and Nas still got it. I think when you go and look at the duos of hip hop, whether it be Method Man, Redman, whether it be Eminem and Royce the 5'9", AZ and Nas is in that category too. You know, Styles P, Jada, man, come on. Junkie and Third Childhood. Yo, Light Years by Nas and DJ Premier in stores now. Yo, shout out to Nas and Premier doing their thing. Make sure y'all go ahead and check it out. We thought it was dope. So, from the National Basketball Association, we're going to pivot back to the world of college football. We've got Ohio State, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ryan Day is calling the plays in the Miami game. This story broke out of Football Scoop. Great article, John Bryan. You all know, for readers here, we don't react to TV. But looking at the piece, it really had me ask a couple of questions. Number one, is this the money class asking Ryan Day to step in? Because they don't want what happened to Indiana when they lost 13-10 in the Big Ten championship. They want a different result. They want coming down the stretch. They want him to be hands-on when it comes to Miami. And that's a legitimate question. It's not, like I said, conspiratorial or anything. That's just a legitimate question. Why would he step in to call the plays? Why would he do that? Now, Brian Hartline, they reference him in the piece because he's gotten a new job as a head coach, and they're asking him to do some things down in Florida while he's still up in Columbus. And I guess Ryan Day tried to offer some ridiculous, sunny, whatever, talking about he's got a lot on his plate and I want to take that off of him. And come on, bro, that's bullshit. And I'm throwing a flag on that one right there. The fact that this is the second year that the Buckeyes haven't won the Big Ten championship, this seems like a punishment. This seems like a punishment for losing to Indiana, where they want this man's hands on it, and they don't want any excuses because he can say, hey, look, I left it up to Brian to call the plays, and we lost because of his play calling. They want to take that excuse off of Ryan Day. And if that's what it is, then just say so. And if this is a penance for him, they're going to need to make an example out of Miami. Do they need all of this firepower for Miami? I don't know. Because Miami, they have the 22nd ranked offense nationally, so the defense is more than equipped to handle the Canes cartel. But they are third in the nation on third down defense, sixth in the nation on pass defense, and 11th in the nation on takeaways. So just by what I read off to you, this game is a big game, and they're looking to repeat as champions. But this collision course with Miami, this is all high stakes. You're playing a really good Miami team. And on the other side of the field, the Buckeyes, they've got the number one best defense in the land. Look no further than Brutus himself. Brutus the Buckeye. They're first in yards per game. Stop rate is at 84% for the crew in Columbus. It's literally an unstoppable force is pissed off about the loss to Indiana, and Miami is the benefactor of the beating. Miami is the benefactor of the beating. Now, what's going to play into Miami's hands? Ohio State is rested. And I don't know if that's a plus or a negative because they've allowed the Buckeyes to get this kind of rest. However, Miami being the fresher team when it comes to timing and continuity because they had to play A&M in the opening round to advance. Now, if you want to go back to historically, the Buckeyes, they've beaten the Canes only one time. And you've got to go all the way back to January of 2003. That game went into 2 overtimes where the Buckeyes were victorious 34-21 in the Fiesta Bowl in Tempe, Arizona. 22 years ago, they started this book. And another week from now, we're going to be in the new chapter of Ohio State versus Miami. Can the Canes do it? Can the Canes pull off the upset? I don't know. Defensively, the Canes are up against one of the best teams in the land, if not the best number one defense out there. This is a tall ask. A very physical, a very rough and tough tumble Ohio State team. They get after it. Pass rush. Beck is going to be under pressure all afternoon. Again, I don't know where you go with any of this. However, Ryan Day, he's got to be held accountable. And I bet, and I'm guessing the money class, they wanted him to call these plays because if anything goes wrong, he would be directly responsible. And he can't hang that on Brian Hartline. If you're a Buckeye fan, in the comments, let me know what you think. It's your boy Big Vern. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know the drill. Get in the comments whether you agree or disagree. Let me know what's going down. It's your boy Big Vern. We'll be back.